Hi, my name is Noel Miller from Design Fitness. I'm a self-care expert and specialist in exercise prescription. Today I'm going to be introducing you to achieving health through self-care. Now, over the years, we've had a way of looking at health that is more taking it apart into the pieces. When we take it apart into pieces, it's easier to understand. So from this way of thinking, we've created physiotherapy, massage therapy, chiropractic, osteopathy, and so on and so on. These things really rose to their heights in different times of history where they were most needed for the people to obtain health. Now we're going through a new challenge and we're going to need a new way of pursuing health to get the most out of what we're going through, to get the most health out of what we're going through. And to do this, I propose that self-care is the best way to achieve it. The reason being is over generations of taking apart health into the pieces that it's made up of, we've forgotten in time how they were connected in the first place. So how do massage therapy, physiotherapy, chiropractic, and so on actually fit together? The piece that we're missing here is what I call the human element of growth. So we have to grow to be able to bring back these pieces together. There is a link between each piece, and that is the piece of us learning the skills to promote this kind of health in the way that we live. So when you decide to be more fit, if you just go with the mindset of being more fit, you haven't gained the skills and the lifestyle change that support that growth. And self-care is there to restore that connection so that we go more towards our whole and become more healthy as a standard of living, not as something that we react to when we don't have it. So when we look at self-care, we need to know these three main things. Self-care has three elements that work together in a system of health. These parts are mental, physical, and emotional. This means that in every situation, there are these three parts playing on each other, and they need to be brought together to be able to improve health so that what we change is not temporary. We're talking about continuous and full longevity of change. We're not talking about a quick change. We're talking about a change of character, which changes a lifestyle, which changes a generation built on a proper way of health. So that's more what we're talking about when we talk about self-care or the pursuit using self-care to achieve health. Now, another main point of self-care is that you must know when you're stuck in the middle. There's lots of times where people will go to a specific practitioner, physio, massage. Once you go to massage and you get all the benefits that you need at that time and you're going on your progression of health, what do you do next? That's a very good question. If you pick the wrong thing, you might be taking a lot longer to get to where you need to be. It might be harder for you to get to your goal. You might get frustrated along the way. So there is a transition. Let's say we help you with that transition. The next step is massage therapy. Okay, well, how do we incorporate that into the lifestyle that you're living? One thing that's very important to know is that your lifestyle, your way of living, or way of thinking, or way of being, has caused this health challenge, right? So to fix it, we have to look at it a different way so that you start appreciating the benefits of stretching, let's say, and you add that into your lifestyle. So then an injury is not going to be your limitation. And the third and final step to understanding self-care, and these three steps I am creating smaller videos to go over, is the one of understanding what it feels like to go through that transition from a therapy to another therapy, or on the continuation of improving your health through self-care throughout the challenges of life. So because it is a continuum, we want to make sure that we're moving forward and through different practices so that we can create a whole picture of what health is about. And what that feels like is very different than what you think it might feel like. And we're here to guide you through that process. So that is all the information I'm going to be telling you about today. Please stay tuned for the next 3 videos outlining those topics that I talked about, and have a great day.